Okay, this is a case that the shear force is not constant. So we have to make a free body diagram to evaluate the shears. So okay, how many members are here? We have one. This is number one. That is number two. And this is number three. And bolt is number four. Okay, so let's see them side by side. All right, if I consider the bolt, this is the bolt, and then there is two shearing planes here. The first shearing plane is from here to there, and the second one is from there to there. And here, the middle part is experiencing 6 kilonewton here, and then a 2 kilonewton So first, let's separate number 3. If I separate number 3 by itself, there will be a 6 Newton here, and then the force which is exerted by number 3. So this is number 3. The force which is exerted by number 3 to the bolt, that is 6 kilonewton. And then if I release number 1, it has 5 kilonewton applied inward, and therefore there should be a 5 kilonewton that way. And then I release number 2. It has 2 kilonewton here, and therefore the reaction here is 2 kilonewton. So therefore, with the pin would be experiencing the forces in the reverse direction. So as a result of number 3, 6 kilonewton would be reversed in that direction. And then so if I release the entire structure, I think the only way we can solve this is by making some assumption. And that assumption is I'm just keeping the bolts inside. If the bolt is not released, then there is no need to include the forces, the internal forces. But that is 6, 5, and that is 2. And here I assume that the reaction at the wall would be uniform. So let us take this one P by 2 and this one P by 2. All right, so that would tell us how much force is needed to keep the entire thing under equilibrium. So here I have some of the forces horizontally equal to 0. That is net forces horizontally equal to 0. That is minus P minus 5 plus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. So that is minus P plus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, P is equal to 3. Okay, if P is equal to 3, then with that, we could find kilonewton here. P by 2 over there, and then that is how much force is experienced by the bolt. So let me release this number 1. With the number 1, there will be number 1 at the support A. We will have a 1.5 applied here, and now there is a force which is exerted by this to the bolt, and we don't know how much that force is. I call this F1, right? So how to find F1? That is net forces horizontally equal to 0. That is minus 1.5 plus F1 plus 5 is equal to 0, and that is F1 should be in the reverse direction. So let me just reverse the direction of F1. So that is 3.5. So F1 is the force which the upper strip exerts to the bolt. And with number 2, number 2 has 2 kilonewton here, 1.5 here, and therefore this is F2. F2 becomes half kilonewton. And then with the third one, I could simply solve the middle free body diagram. And so here we find out that the bolt is a double shear, so you have to find out the forces at the interfaces divided by the area and compare them. So if these forces are not equal, the problem would be a little bit different, the solution. Let me get back to you on this one, which one is the case. So 7-3. Okay, here we have a number of different sections. So the internal stress changes between A and B, that is section 1. This is section 2,